Hi there. We are gonna get into our Yeti slash snow monster kind of design here. So I'm gonna pick up some blue just on my sponge here, and we're gonna bring it around our boy's eyes, just across the bridge of the nose. We're not gonna go very low, and just kind of where it is between the eyes here, but we're gonna wrap his temple area back under his eye. And so this gives like a nice mask imagery. So that's on nice and quick. We can always offer some nice ice crystal sprinkles for the boys. It's always nice if we don't call it glitter. We're gonna brush off any of our extra with the dry side of our sponge. Then we're gonna go in and get our one stroke chisel brush all loaded with paint. This one, I really like to grab the darker edge and making sure you're getting that different blue contrasts through there. So I tend to start in the middle, but there really isn't a hard, fast rule about it. We're just gonna go through and give this guy some fun spikes. I have heard this also be referred to as a winter dragon and a winter dinosaur. Either way, I usually just let the kid agree and be like, yeah, it's pretty fun, and I don't bother correcting him because really he can pick whatever name he wants to call his face. So I'm just touching these up because my board is a little extra wet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with that. So for a fast face part of this, what I would do then is I'm gonna use a stencil and I'm gonna just flip my sponge the other way out so it's got a clean surface. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of these white areas here. And we're gonna go ahead and stamp these out. And here we go. So the last little things that we would do on our fast face design for our boy client here is just add some little flicks of ice and little spikes. So I usually do this white spikes where the one stroke spikes were. And I just quickly add these in for a quick design. You can do some dots if you wanted, but either way, this is just our fast face design here. Okay, so we're back with our Yeti slash snow monster, and we're just gonna kind of make him looking a little bit angry and mean and more monsterish for our older boys that usually like that. Some young ones too, but definitely older boys love this. So we're gonna go ahead and just on their back part of their eyelid, but below the eyebrow, we're gonna put a darker blending and move it kind of thin. So it is kind of like a large teardrop image. And what that does, so of course our kid would have his eyes closed. So I'm gonna cover them so he does kind of look eyes closed at this time. And then we're gonna put some of that classic angry-eyed imagery and shaping into this design. This can be used with monsters. This could be used with any kind of animal. This can be used, oh gosh, kind of pretty much make anything angry. So what we're doing is really exaggerating that raised eyebrow and that tilt. So we're going from here, and we're going up over here, and we're doing kind of this darker 45-degree kind of I'm angry look. And when we do a big frown and we're really angry, we kind of get these little wrinkles on our nose. And then back here, we're really just gonna kind of exaggerate this crossed look. And we can actually do a couple kind of crisscross battle scars on him and make him look a little bit rough and tumble. And like he's ready to kind of take on the world. Now, of course, this again is just an add-on, and then for parties, things like that, you can add a bit of highlight on the top of the brow. You can add, again, little scored marks. You can even go down onto the face and the cheek. You don't always have to stay on your art. And that's it.